perfect. These were super cheap. Like, I'm shocked right now. Oh. Over the years, I have tried hundreds of products from Amazon, and today's video is a compilation of my absolute favorite home and kitchen finds. You can find links to all of these products and more in the description box. I'll also leave a link to my Amazon storefront where you can see all of my curated list for my favorite Amazon products. The first thing I bought is something that I saw on a reel from my friend Christy from Girls Can Grill. She is a competition barbecue chef. She's incredible, but she posted a reel that went crazy about this thing called a Buttermill. So what she does is she puts butter in the Buttermill, so then she gets perfectly even slices of butter, so then it's like every single bite is perfectly even. So we're going to check it out. I've never used one before, but I'm super excited to share it with you guys. So you start with a cold stick of butter, and we're going to open it up. One thing about this is you have to get the long skinny sticks. You can't get the fat ones. So keep that in mind. So I put that in there, and then there's like a little plunger. And Christy says that she just stores the whole thing in her fridge, but I thought this was so fun because you either have soft butter or you have frozen butter. At least in my house, that's what we have. Going to get some bread. This is the best kind. So we've got a stick of butter here. I'm just twisting it like this. Oh, it's coming out. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna break something. Oh, it's coming out. Oh my gosh. It's like a butter ribbon. Like, what? That is just a perfectly thin piece of butter. This came straight from the fridge, okay? So then you just crank it. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna be obsessed with making butter ribbons. This looks almost like pasta, like lasagna noodles. Oh my gosh. That is freaking awesome. So now you can have cold butter that is in perfect ribbons. I'm dead. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. So a Buttermill. Something you never knew you needed, but now I'm gonna Buttermill everything. The next product is something you've probably seen a lot if you follow any food bloggers on YouTube. It's this Farberware meat masher. It's called the Professional Heat Resistant Nylon Masher and Smasher for meat, ground beef, turkey, and more. A hamburger chopper utensil in black. So this is what it looks like. It's very heavy duty, it's very strong. It's like these little fins, little starfish fin thingy, and you use it to smash ground beef in a pan. Now I've seen these a lot, but I never thought I really needed it, but it's less than 10 bucks, so I thought, why not? Let's just try it out and see. This tool has over 38,000 good reviews on Amazon, and so I thought, well, if it's that good, I'm sure I'll use it. The really good thing about this tool is that it makes the ground beef or ground meat really super fine. So if you don't like big chunks of meat in your soups, in your sauces, then this is a really good tool. I'm really excited to share it with you. It's the Cupola multifunctional magnetic wall lamp, and it looks like this. It's a little wall lamp that you can stick anywhere. It comes with a little magnetic ball thing like this with a command tape thing on the back, and this is magnetic. So what's cool is that you take this little disc lamp puck, and it's a touch lamp like this. It has 3 different settings and off, obviously, but you can put this on your wall anywhere, and then it magnetically attaches. So this goes on the wall, and then it can twist all over. If you have a picture like this, you can hang it on the wall, you can put it on the bottom, or you can do it like on top like this, which is what I did. And this thing is so cool. I decided to hang these up above 3 photos that I have in our living room, and they look so chic. I can't wait for you guys to order these. You're going to love them. Full Star 13-in-1 Master Chopper Pro. Wow, that's a lot. I remember having one of these when I was little, but for some reason, it's making a comeback. Yes, it comes with 13 attachments and different things, but the main one that I use is this mini dicer. So this is a blade, and this is the little pusher part. You can swap these out for different blades, lock it in, and then you put something in there and chop it. I use this for so many things, especially in the summer when I'm making salsa a lot or I'm making something that I want everything to be the same size. The other cool thing is that it comes with a bigger dice. I feel like one of those makeup influencers. There's a bigger dice and a smaller one. But the other day I made French fries with these and they were amazing and they cooked super evenly because they're all the same size. Another one of my favorite attachments is the mandolin part. I use these for sweet potatoes when I'm making tempura or when I need potatoes for like scalloped potatoes, carrots. This thing is awesome. The next one is actually part of the first one. It's this an egg slicer. You can buy these separately on Amazon. I love making hard-boiled eggs in my Instant Pot for the kids. It is so satisfying and it makes perfectly sliced eggs for salads, sandwiches, snacks, anything. This next product seems a little unassuming, but it's actually been a game changer. So my husband Brett was threatening to throw everything away in the Tupperware drawer. I just call it Tupperware. I know it's not all Tupperware, but like you get my point. Because that drawer was just overflowing with so many lids and containers that didn't match and it was just a nightmare. So I ordered this Eucopia expandable lid organizer to put in my Snapware storage whatever drawer. This is the #1 bestseller in the product category and it has over 29,000 good reviews. So you can see like my drawer looked worse than that and now it really does look like that. I really like that this product is expandable so you can adjust it for bigger or smaller drawers or cupboards, and you can adjust the dividers. The little white dividers here go into little notches on the side, and so you can adjust how big these sections are, and it's really nice for flexibility and to just keep things organized. I'm definitely ordering another one to put in my pantry. I feel like just to organize little packages that stand up that don't have its own container. It's really great and it's just a little over 20 bucks. It's a really good deal. So the Tupperware lid divider thing, absolute 10 out of 10. So worth the money to just keep things so organized and to keep everyone happy at home. My next Amazon kitchen find that I'm going to share with you is here in the pantry. Well, I guess the light went out in my pantry, so I'll just show you as best I can here. These can organizers honestly have been awesome. You can see these in my pantry video that I did. I need to do an update on this though, but these are excellent. You can see I have 2 different kinds because that's all they had in stock at the time. I definitely like this white one better than this silver one. Here they have these little nubs, but these ones are a lot softer than these ones. These ones are like really sharp, and so if you have like a can, if you're gonna do soda in there, and they will pop and spray soda or water or whatever everywhere. The next Amazon find is this can opener. This can opener is different because it doesn't cut inside of the can like this. It cuts on the outside of the can right here, so it takes the entire top off. And yes, I know this can has a pull top, but I'm gonna show you. When you put it on like this, you go right here under the edge of the can, and then you kind of lock it into place like this. And did you hear that? I broke the seal, and now it's going to just cut all along the edge of the can. So there's no really rough edges. It's a lot safer and comes right off. So one of the last things I bought on Amazon was this sleep mask. I bought it for Brett because he always was sleeping like with a pillow over his face, like in the mornings and at night. And I was like, we can do better than that. And he also travels a lot for work. And so I bought this highly rated sleep mask. One, it is so soft. I absolutely love it. It's very, like the material soft, and then it's also kind of like padded, but it's really light. It's not too heavy. So it has a Velcro strap, so it's adjustable, and you can put it on your face. And the great thing about it is it blocks out the light from like under your nose right here. So like you literally cannot see anything. You can wear this traveling, like in the car, if your bedroom or wherever you're napping is really light. Like I am going to buy another one of these for an upcoming trip I have. This is way better than like those little dinky ones that they give you on the airplane. I found that a sleep mask was really, really helpful, especially when I was like at the hospital after I gave birth to both my babies, because like the lights are always on, nurses are always coming in and out, and a sleep mask was totally necessary. So I really like this one and I'll definitely recommend it. Next up is this acrylic drawer organizer. This thing is stunning and it looks so good inside of drawers. Before in my kitchen drawers, I just used to have some of these things that I picked up, I think at the dollar store or IKEA. They were really small, they kind of look ugly, and so you're not maximizing all that space. With this acrylic organizer, you can see that it looks so beautiful. It extends on either side, so you can do it in a large drawer or a smaller drawer, and it fits everything really nicely. It's really heavy duty, strong, and beautiful. I think I'm definitely going to get a couple of these for my other drawers in my kitchen, so then things can stay nice and beautiful and organized. 2 years ago when I was working on my cookbook, it was insane. I had to do 175 recipes in 14 weeks, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done. One thing that I got to help me stay organized was mega calendar. This calendar is probably about 4 or 5 feet across and about 4 feet down. I don't know, I'm terrible at measurements. I searched high and low for this calendar. I honestly researched for like 3 hours trying to find the perfect one, but it's awesome because there's 4 quadrants and they're not dated. But we like how there's no dates on here, so then we can customize it for every single month. I'm not zooming in super close because all of our family names and our schedules on here, it feels a little invasive. But I wanted to share about it because it is honestly a lifesaver. It's right here in our kitchen where everyone can see it and we can all stay on the same page. We also have these little stickers that you can put on important dates. They look really good right now. My brother-in-law, when he was over for Christmas, made fun of me because he said, you can paint this wall by hand, but you can't hang your calendar straight on the wall. It really bothered him. This is the Mercer, I think this 16-inch bread knife. This is like one of the best bread knives I've ever used. Okay, it is the best bread knife I've ever used. It's incredibly sharp. The handle is really sturdy, and I like that it's not wood because then it doesn't get all cookie, you know what I mean? It's dishwasher safe and it cuts through everything like butter. Not only do I use this for bread because I love baking bread, as you learned, I also use it to cut pretty much anything else. Like I found this apple, my kid put it in the fridge. He ate like 5 bites of it and then put it in the fridge. At least I put it in the fridge. It's just incredibly sharp. If you don't have the budget to buy like a really nice knife set, something like this is excellent because you can use it for bread plus just about anything else. This is my go-to for like cutting watermelon, pineapple. It is seriously the best. This product I'm actually really excited about and I really like it. I bought these drawer dividers. They were a little expensive, but my kids' drawers in their closets always got so messed up. Like I would fold their clothes, put them in the drawers, and then they would just like get totally ruined. So I bought a bunch of these to divide their drawers up into better, more manageable sections. And guess what? Their clothes have stayed folded. It's been amazing. So happy. So I really like that they are very heavy duty. They feel very sturdy, but they have a little give so then they can kind of butt up against any drawer or any section of a closet or whatever you're using it for. It expands quite a bit. I'll have the measurements listed right here for these, but they've been really nice for my kids' drawers. I bought this pack because it has this kind of squishy stuff to grip onto the drawers. There are lots of different options on Amazon, but these ones I felt like were the best value for how many you get. The next thing I wanted to share are these cool little cord organizers. You stick these on the back of appliances and then you can wrap up the cord and you put the middle cord right in the middle so then you don't have any more long, obnoxious cords hanging off of all your appliances. They come with a little sticky on the back here, which you can just take off and then put on any appliance or anything that has a cord, really. These came in a large pack of different colors, and I've been putting them on basically anything that has a cord. The only downside is that if you have a really thick cord, like on my air fryer, this isn't really a lot of space between the appliance and the sides, so one of them did pop off. I think for smaller appliances or smaller items that have a cord, these are really nice, and it keeps things so tidy and organized in my pantry. Definitely love these, but I do wish they were a little bit bigger. In my last video, I mentioned how we've been doing 75 hard, and Brett has not quite completed his yet, but he's been working out twice a day. I'm so proud of him, and he is doing and looking amazing. So I bought him some workout tops like these. He was just wearing like free t-shirts to the gym, and then they like get really gross. So I bought these like athletic workout tank tops, and he's really liked them. I don't know why he chose like the most obnoxious colors, but he really likes them, and he says that they're really awesome for working out in. This Cosori kettle is a Christmas gift I got from my mother-in-law, and it is one of my new favorite things ever. Fill it up with water, and you can do it up to the max line. You press this little button, and this will boil so fast. When it's done, this pops back up, and you got boiling hot water. Alright, this is a little bit of a confession because I did not buy these on Amazon, but I know they are available there. 2 years ago when I was working on my cookbook, I was in the kitchen for like 12 hours a day. So I bought these kitchen mats, and I have another one right here. They don't look super cute, but they are super practical. They take the fatigue off of your feet, and I really like them. So this one is way better than these ones. You can even see these ones, they lift up on the bottom, and so I trip on these a lot. But these were the only ones that they had at the time. If you're gonna get some kitchen mats, I highly recommend you get some that, read the reviews, but they stay flat on the edges. It's like way more flexible. This one is a lot more rigid, and so I can't really do a whole lot with this. In my kitchen, we don't really have a ton of cabinet space, and so it's really important to maximize all the space that I can. That's why when I saw this corner shelf, I knew I had to have it. Before, I had 3 or 4 stacks of plates and bowls on this one shelf, but now I can fit 3 stacks of different plates in the corner, and it saves a ton of space. I really wanted something that was heavy duty, that didn't seem like it was going to break or rust, and I really like that this one has grates on it, so then all those crumbs or anything dirty will fall down, and then I can vacuum them up later. This item I'm going to share is absolutely awesome. It's these Rubbermaid Brilliance food storage containers, and they have over 53,000 good reviews. Like, that's pretty amazing. At first, I was wondering like what the big deal could be about like plastic food storage containers, but these are actually really good. First of all, they're extremely sturdy. They're not going to bend. It doesn't feel like it's going to break. And they feel really high quality. These have gone through my dishwasher a couple of times, and they're still great. The second part, which is like the main selling feature, is this sealing lid. So these containers seal really well. So you can kind of hear it, and they kind of suck all the air out of the container, and then they snap on like that. I put stuff with tons of liquid in here, and I shook it all around, and it really did not leak. I bought the 3-piece set, so it came with one larger container like this. This would be perfect for like a meal prep container for lunch, and it came with 2 smaller containers like this. This fits 1 1/3 of a cup, and they're really good for snacks, sauces, anything kind of little to store in the fridge. While I really like these, I think there's a couple cons. First is they're kind of expensive. So these were $20 for 3 pieces, but if you buy the 44-piece set, it's about $100. So if you buy more, then they're a little bit more economical. But honestly, like, I would probably replace all of my Snapware, Tupperware, whatever you call it, with this if I could. Next product is this awesome oil sprayer. These come in a 2-pack, and I like this little carrying thing, so then I can just put it on the table if I need it. They're really nice quality. They're glass, and you can fill them with whatever oil that you want, so then you can spray it for spraying your pans on top of salads. It's awesome. I got these because I wanted to have a little bit more control of what was going in my food. I wanted something that was a little bit eco-friendly, especially for my air fryer. This one, I just have olive oil, and this one I'm going to fill with a new oil, completely unsponsored. This is Baker and Olive. My friend told me about them when we were at a park date the other day. I went and ordered 3 things immediately, and I am obsessed. It comes with this little funnel, so then you can just put that in there. Okay, the funnel was kind of slow, so I'm just going to go straight in like that. You can use this oil to roast veggies with, you can use it in your air fryer, you can do it on top of your salad. Perfect. My kids now take lunches to school, and these are the best. I guess this one still had stuff in it. Okay, let's see together. Hopefully nothing is molding, because I do not remember. Oh, it's filled with Halloween candy. Actually, this is Valentine's Day candy, so I guess my kids found it. They love using these to make little snack boxes for themselves. I bought these on Amazon last year for Christmas presents, and they have tons of really cute designs as well. Besides the name, which is so cute because these are just little American bento boxes. I love these because they have these 2 little snaps here. Each slot has this really nice sealing stuff on it, so then everything stays contained in the box. This part also comes out, just like that. And this is dishwasher safe. This part they recommend not dishwashing, so then the seals stay nice and firm. But this part actually never gets really dirty anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. These compartments are perfectly sized to encourage good portion control. To put them in, you just snap it in like that. And that's it. Happy lunch. Amazon actually recommended this one to me as one of their top selling products of the week, and so I bought it. This is the Sleek Socket, and what it does is it has this little plate that goes into the outlet in the wall, so then it keeps all of the plugs nice and flush against the wall. And then it connects over to this surge protector that has all these different slots and an on and off switch. This one had 37,000 plus reviews, and I was kind of skeptical because I thought it's not going to make a huge difference, but I actually love it. So on my nightstand, I used to have all of these cords just everywhere. I had a big surge protector with an extension cord, and I had to move my nightstand directly next to my bed, otherwise those cords wouldn't fit. I really hated it, and so this was awesome. So first things first, I removed that extension cord, I removed all the plugs, and then I plugged this in. It looks so sleek and so nice to have it flush against the wall that I'm definitely going to buy more. The cool thing about that surge protector, it has little notches on the back, and so I just actually screwed it into my nightstand so I could put everything on the side. You can hardly even see it. It really doesn't bother me. I can see this being a really good product to have like in a TV room where you have lots of cords, or an office where you have tons of things plugging into the wall, and it would look a lot cleaner and simpler to have it sleek against the wall. I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because it might be just like a touch expensive, but still it's under 30 bucks and it made a really big difference. So I am like totally averse to the sun. I tan really, really easy. I just must have a lot of like melanin in my skin. And so I usually wear like a sun jacket during the summer, but I lost the one that I have worn for years and years. I have no idea where it is. So I bought a replacement, a sun jacket. This is specifically a sun jacket. It's not like a rain jacket, and I wanted one that was really lightweight, and this one is really nice because it bundles up super small, and it actually comes with a little carrying case. I think it might be my car, but it gets even smaller than this. And I don't know if I really absolutely love it, but it does the job. It's extremely sheer, which I don't really love. I wish it was a little bit more opaque. However, I bought it because there was one review that said that they actually have some kind of like a monitor, like a test sun monitor or something, and they placed it underneath this fabric, and it was like SPF 50 or something like that versus like nothing on your skin. So I always wear a sun jacket, and I like that this one I can keep really, really small. I can throw it in like a fanny pack or a backpack wherever I'm I'm going this summer, or just basically wherever I'm going out in the sun. That brings me to my next item, which I absolutely love from Amazon. It is this cool mini vacuum. At first I thought this was a little obnoxious and not super necessary, but I've actually used it every single day since I've gotten it. The best thing that you can use this for are for those just tiny little crevices that are kind of out of the way that you don't want to get your full-size vacuum out for. Also, I'm reserving this vacuum and these little attachments for just cleaner spaces, you know what I mean? My vacuum goes all over, it's pretty filthy, but this I'm going to use for things that I want to stay a little bit cleaner and more sanitary. For example, I really like using this in my utensil drawer. For some reason, it always gets so many gross little crumbs and things in there that it's just really weird. I know I'm not the only one that has that. But this works perfectly for those little spaces to clean out your silverware drawer. It charges just really easily with a USB right here. So I've been grabbing it on my desk and using it all over my house, like picking up pieces of dirt from a potted plant. I've been using it on my keyboard. I even got a tiny little bug that was like zooming around my window the other day, and it sucked it right up and I just let it go outside. It's also really nice to use in the car or for just weird tiny little crevices where your big vacuum might not fit, or you don't have access to electricity where you can plug a vacuum in. What's fun about this vacuum is that the attachments come right off like this, so it's just a little cylinder. It's almost the size of just like a tumbler, and then it comes with several different attachments that you can use, and it comes with a bag. If you want to empty it, it's really easy. You just twist off this top part, and then there's a little filter, and you can take it out like this and empty it. I know it might seem a little extra to have this mini vacuum, but I think that this would be a really good gift for that one person that has everything. You know who I'm talking about, that person that just like is the hardest person to get a gift for. This would be such a good gift because I guarantee they would use it and it's practical. The next thing I bought was a pack of hair clips. I don't know why, but I've really been digging this hairstyle, like just like this half side up, and like sometimes I'll do like this side as well. And I bought this variety pack of clips on Amazon. I think it was like less than 10 bucks. It was really, really cheap for all of the clips. And I find that I wear one like almost every single day because like you can totally find anything that will match your outfit, but they have a ton of different varieties, way cheap, and it just like totally elevates any outfit from a little bit boring to just like super cute. So I really like these little clips. My friend Kristen from Six Sisters Stuff is the ultimate freezer meal queen, and she loves to use these bag holders. So of course I had to buy the bag holders. But really, I don't make a lot of freezer meals, but these are super useful anyway. You can use these to fill up leftovers, to fill up bags, anything. This one does not have a suction on the bottom, but it has a kind of a little grippy texture, so you can put it right here. They're adjustable, so you can use it on a gallon-sized bag. I mostly just use it on the bottom like this, and then you just take your sandwich bag and put it in like that, and then you can fit stuff in there like this raw egg. Just kidding. So you have a baggie like this and you have some cereal, leftovers, whatever. So nice to just be able to pour it in super easily. Then when you're done, you just, and there you have it. This next one you have seen if you've watched my cowboy caviar video. This is a corn husker. You put a cob of corn into this. So you put it in this way into the hole, and then, or you put it in this way because this is the side with the blades right here. So you put it in there and then you just turn this like a pepper grinder, and it cuts the kernels off the cob. This is really good if you have braces or you don't like eating corn on the cob, or for making salad, salsa. This is kind of a fun tool. The only bad thing is that it's just like single use, but my kids love when I get to use this and it's really fun. I've never heard of this product until like 2 months ago, and I've used it so many times since. So this next product is called Folex, and it's the #1 best-selling item in carpet and upholstery cleaning on Amazon. Folex is this cleaner that has over 72,000 reviews, and they're not lying. I was a little skeptical at first about this Folex, but for 32 ounces, it's only like $12, and so I thought that was a really good deal, and I thought, why not try it? I've had little stains over the years just show up on my carpets, on my pillows, because kids are the worst. And they just are living their life, right? So I use this with very little expectation, and it worked miracles. I have cloth covered chairs in my dining room, and there's lots of little stains on there from food and just living, and the Folex took those stains out immediately. This also works in a pinch, like for clothes, carpet, upholstery, anything, and it is amazing. So definitely pick up some Folex. 10 out of 10 on the Folex. Here's another super unglamorous thing, but I bought this Air Saline Nasal Gel Sinus Spray. So I've never used anything like this before, but my son gets really bad nosebleeds all the time. Like all the time he gets them, and his nose is just really dry. It kind of runs in the family. So they suggested getting this to kind of hydrate his nasal passages, and his nosebleeds have actually been way less. And so I usually just do this about once in the morning and once at night, and it's been helping a lot. So bought this. This was like half the price it was at like the pharmacy that we go to. So definitely buy on Amazon. Last summer, we had a little bit of an ant infestation.
Oh, gross!
So I bought these ant Vape Stations on Amazon, and they are awesome. What happens is they like crawl into the little ant trap, and then they take it back to where they came from, and then it wipes them out. And I'm stocking up on them for the summer because I do not want them coming back. I think they came in like a 6-pack, so they look like this. Kind of a random one, but very practical. The other day I bought this giant bucket of oatmeal at Costco. It was super cheap, and we eat a lot of oatmeal here, so I thought it was a good deal to get it. Plus, the bucket is like way nice quality, and I knew I could use it after. Little did I know that you actually need to get a special tool to open this thing. Of course, I went to Amazon. Boom! So this is what you need to open a bucket. Anyone who is good with like emergency preparedness and food storage is probably rolling their eyes, but I don't know. I looked it up on other websites and other like emergency preparedness stores, and they were like up to 15 bucks for this. So I went to Amazon and got it for $3. This next product solves a problem that I have every single time it's linen day, laundry day. I bet you can guess what I'm gonna say. This product is called WadFree. It's for your fitted sheets and your regular sheets, so then they don't get all wadded up like this giant sheet burrito that always happens in the washer and dryer. This is supposed to alleviate that problem. WadFree recommends that you do this while you're stripping the sheets off of your bed. What you do is you take your sheet and then you kind of clasp them and then tug them into this little button part in the WadFree on each of the 4 corners of the bed. So then you kind of have like a sheet parachute. You can do this for fitted or for regular sheets, but for me, I chose to do both of my fitted sheets, and then I'm just sticking all of my laundry, all my linens into the washing machine. I added other towels. I also added a flat sheet in there, so we'll see if anything gets wadded up. After they were done washing, they seemed okay, and so I threw them in the dryer, and that will be the real test, because we all know that giant burrito that happens in the dryer where everything just gets like wadded up in the fitted sheet and everything is super wet inside, nothing is dry. My sheets are still in the dryer right now, so I will go grab them as soon as I can. But in the meantime, I'm going to tell you about this next thing, which is this corner shelf organizer. If you don't have a lot of cabinet space and you have open space above that counter, I would totally recommend getting this. You can configure this shelf in a variety of different ways, but it's like 3 tiers, and it has lots of room for cups, spices, fruit, anything in your kitchen where you need just a little bit of extra space. It's really chic as well, and I thought when I'm not using it for its intended purpose, I could definitely use it for entertaining on a buffet, to put cupcakes or desserts, little cups, anything like that at a party. I think it would look really cute on something like this. The one thing I didn't like about it is that it's a little bit taller than I was expecting, and so it didn't fit quite all the way under my countertop. So like I said, if you have a counter with an open area above it, I think that this would also look really good in a corner of a kitchen where you want a little beverage station. You can do cups, tea, coffee, a frother. You can do like kids cups, anywhere where you need a little bit more space but you want it to still look nice and functional. All right, I just grabbed the sheets out of the dryer and I'm pretty amazed. So we have these big king size purple sheets, not purple color obviously, but the brand purple, and they're super big because the mattress is extra thick, and so these are really big, and the material is like super stretchy, and Every single time I do linens, everything gets caught in here, and it's a major pain because then nothing gets dry. The WadFree stayed intact, which I was really shocked about, and the sheets are dry, everything else in the dryer is dry, and nothing got wadded up. I wanna say these were like 10 bucks. These were super cheap. Like, I'm shocked right now. These are my daughter's sheets, nothing in here, totally empty, and the WadFree stayed intact. So this is freaking awesome. So to take them off, you just kind of push the little buttons in. I'm so excited. And we've got fitted sheets that are dry, not wadded up, WadFree. I can tell why you went on Shark Tank. I didn't watch your segment, but I hope you got a deal because this is freaking awesome. This stuff is plastic sheeting. If you ever buy plastic tablecloths for events, you need to get this stuff. And it's basically just a roll of plastic tablecloths, and I use it all the time. So the cool thing is it's just this giant roll of plastic sheeting like this, and I use it for craft projects for my kids. Whenever I host an event, if I'm doing a charcuterie board all over the counter, I'll just use this to cover up the whole thing, and you just roll out how much you need and you cut it off, and that's it. This next item has totally changed my life. This is the Bissell Steam Shot, and it is amazing. So what you do is you add water inside of this little vessel. It's like not very big. It's probably about 10 inches or so. And you steam clean literally anything. So the Steam Shot comes with a bunch of little attachments, little brush heads that you can use to clean almost any area of your house. I've used it in the kitchen, in the bathroom, and it really does an amazing job. I was able to get off tons of grime and like calcified stuff in my shower. I was able to clean out my cooktop and like really heavily baked on stuff on my pots and pans. This thing is a game changer. There are a couple things that I don't absolutely love about it, and the first one is that it's corded. I think it would be really cool if it was electric and cordless. Because it's corded, I feel like that kind of limits the places that you can use it, and since you can deep clean with this anywhere in or outside of your house, I think it would be really nice if it was just cordless. The other thing I wish is if it was just a little bit bigger. This model only holds, I think, about 6 ounces of water, and that really goes by really quick. Since it's pressurized steam in there, you have to wait for it to depressurize, and it's really hot. You have to wait 5 minutes between refills. And so it's a little bit annoying that I have to refill it all the time just for one cleaning. But I mean, it does a good job, so I'm still gonna give it like an 8.5 out of 10. This next one is actually really fun. We bought our daughter a cotton candy machine. She is 4 years old, but we told her and our 6-year-old that they need to start a business if they want to earn money. And so she decided that she wanted to sell cotton candy. We haven't done it yet because I will admit it's a little trickier than it looks, but we bought this cotton candy machine after we bought a different one that was like really low quality. It was actually a gift and it just didn't like work very well. It actually was broken before we could use it. So we spent a little bit more and bought this cotton candy machine because it comes with extra sticks, it came with all the sugars, and it just looked a lot better quality. So we've been making cotton candy. It's been really fun for her. I think it'll be fun to like give out to the neighbors and like for any school or church or community events that we have. And yeah, it's been really fun. It's really cute. Speaking of cute containers, check out these. This is a company called Gobi, if that's how you pronounce it, and they market themselves as a kids spill-proof snack container. What's cool about this is it has this little door right here that opens only one compartment at a time. So then you don't have this giant snack tray with everything falling all over. This solves that problem. Each one of these compartments is good for 1/4 cup, and you just push this little button in the middle and you can get one snack at a time. My kids like making their own little snack boxes. This one is completely candy. If you're trying to practice portion control, I think these are also good for adults, but I think that they're really good for like a toddler age. My kids are kind of aging out of them, but they still are really great for road trips and for taking on the go. One thing I really like about these is that you just take them apart like this, and they come apart super easy like this, and this is dishwasher safe. I really don't buy a lot of things I can't put in the dishwasher because I'm super lazy. I need a snack break. Lucky you get to see my kind of messy kitchen here. But in here I have, this is like my pots and pans cupboard, and it's completely not very functional, but I bought this shelf on Amazon when we moved in, and it just keeps my pots and pans on 2 levels here, and it's actually really good. I'm trying to figure out a different solution, but for now I really like this. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know. All right, another one of my favorite Amazon products is this. Just getting a second, third, or fourth, or fifth. Getting another liner for your Instant Pot is awesome. Then you can cook multiple things in the same Instant Pot without having to buy 2 or 3. I bought a frother a couple years ago to mix up drinks, to froth milk, and it was okay. And I didn't really use it a whole lot, and I know the reason why. It's because it kind of sucked and I didn't have the right one. So I bought the highest rated frother on Amazon, and it is so much better. So this is my old one. I'm not gonna expose the brand, but you can even tell, like I'm gonna turn it on and you can tell how fast it's going. It's kind of going slow, and like it did the job. But here's this one compared to the new one, and you can see how much better this one is. Okay, so this one is like a gazillion times faster, and it works amazingly. So if you ever use any drink mixes, protein powders, milk, or anything like that to mix into your water or drinks, you need something like this. After you use this, like you'll never use a spoon or a straw again, because this incorporates that powder so much better than just mixing it in will. Okay, I wanted to show you the difference between this frother and this frother. So I have 2 glasses of water, and I'm just going to do 1 drop of dish soap in each one. So this is the old one. It's like hardly doing anything. This is the new one. Big difference. These next couple are gifts because it's Brett's birthday this week. So one, I bought him some new lifting gloves. He doesn't have any currently, but he's been going to the gym a lot and he really enjoys lifting, but he says that he can't really grip as well because like it's getting heavier. So I bought him some of these lifting gloves. I thought they were good value. They had really good reviews. The other gift I got him was this product called Beard Bib. I've seen it on Shark Tank before, and it's like a little bib that you wear like around your neck, and then you actually attach it to your bathroom mirror, so then you can like shave or like cut your hair and not get all of that hair into the sink, because bless his soul, he's the best human on earth, but he just like, it just like clogs up our sink. And so I thought this would be a great product for Brett to have for his birthday. Something I picked up over the pandemic was sourdough bread. There's literally nothing better in this world than just a beautiful hot loaf of homemade bread using only 3 ingredients, and sourdough is just my love. You can totally make sourdough bread without any of the special equipment, but as soon as I got into it, now it's been about 2 years, I decided to get these Banneton baskets. These were a 2-pack on Amazon. There's one that's bigger and one that's smaller, and I used these to proof my sourdough loaves. This set also came with a lame, or is it lame? And it also comes with these like fabric shower cap things, but they're actually washing right now, so I don't have them with me. And I really love these baskets because they make the bread look that much more professional, and it's gorgeous. This next product came recommended to my husband from like a family member because I have suffered with really painful periods for a long time. So my husband is always just like trying to help me feel as comfortable and happy as I possibly can be, like all the time. And so he found this kind of funny product. It's called a portable cordless heating pad, and it's like a little belt. So it comes with this little strap that you can strap on. You can wear it on your stomach, you can wear it on your back, and it's a heating pad on this side, and it also comes with a little massager. It comes with 3 different settings for heat. So there's a 3, 2, 1, and the 3 is like really, really hot, and the 1 is like really comfortable. So it warms up pretty quickly, which I really like it's already super warm, and you can just like put it on your tummy, like, or your back or neck, like I said, and that's really nice. The other thing that it comes with is like this massage feature, and I think this is actually really kind of silly and I actually don't use it. But the massager has 3 different settings and it is super loud. So I'll turn it on. Oh my gosh. Can you hear that? So that's 3. That's 1. Okay, so 1 is just like constant. 2 is like kind of pulsing. And 3 is like long pulses. Okay, so that massage feature is incredibly loud. I don't think anyone would ever use it because it's like super obnoxious. It also just kind of looks kind of funny, but I mean, it was a gift. Would I buy it again? Probably not, but it's kind of cute and like discreet if you just need something small and portable, because the heat feature is actually really good. One thing I don't really like about it is that it takes a really long time to charge. I just always kind of keep mine plugged in, and then once it's charged, I leave it in my nightstand if I need it, or like at my desk, but I don't use it for too long of periods at a time just because it's not good to like always have heat on yourself. So I guess that's not a super big issue, but you will have to recharge it after every use. I'm gonna give this like a 6 out of 10 because it's nice to have, but are there better things out there? Probably. The weird thing is this actually has almost 5,000 5-star reviews. So I don't know, like I guess maybe there are other products on the market, but this is the one I have and it works for what I need it to. This next Amazon product has over 100,000 5-star reviews. And it seems kind of random, but it's these fresh dishwasher cleanser tablets. These little tablets come in a little package like this, and you just put them in your dishwasher pod area. The tablets clean out the lime scale and the mineral buildup that prevent your dishwasher from doing its best job. So these are pretty unassuming, but if you just use 1 a month, it will help your dishwasher last longer and clean better. I really like these because whenever my dishwasher just starts to kind of smell weird, or like when my dishes start coming out a little bit like filmier. Oh, filmier? That was like so gross. Or if my dishes ever come out not looking super sparkly clean, I just throw one of these in and it makes a big difference. Especially if you don't have like a water softener, or if you have really hard water where you live, it's really imperative that you use something like this because it will keep your appliances working longer. Super affordable, super effective, tons of good reviews. 10 out of 10. I don't know where this product has been my whole life, but I needed it like 10 years ago. This next product is the Bissell Little Green Multi-Purpose Portable Carpet and Upholstery Cleaner. This thing is one of the #1 bestsellers in cleaning appliances, and it has 39,411 good reviews. This carpet cleaner has like changed my house. I was a little skeptical at first, but it really has been a really cool appliance, and it's really made my house better and cleaner. Bissell Little Green, all you have to do is take the clean tank and you fill it up with the included soap and then just some clean warm water. And then you can use that in the machine to spray onto stains, dirt, anything that needs cleaning. I like how the suction is really, really strong. It got out a ton of just little random stains I had around my house, and it did an amazing job. The other thing I really liked is that it could just suction water. You don't need to use it to necessarily clean. So I was using the steam shot in my shower, and the water was kind of just spilling everywhere all over the floor. So I used the Bissell Little Green to suck up that water as I was steaming it. So I kind of felt like a dental assistant that had the suction with one and like the cleaning tool in the other. It worked perfectly. While I was recording shots of the Bissell steam shot, I accidentally knocked over the little vessel that you use to fill up the steamer with water. Thankfully, I had the Little Green right next to me because I just turned it on and I got to suction all that water out of my rug, and it was super easy, way better than using a towel to sop it all up. I feel like the Bissell Little Green is like the perfect size, and it's really, really strong. It works really nicely, and I'm definitely going to use it all the time. One of my tips on using this is to just make sure that you're going over it really quickly and to really press down into the carpet, into the padding, to make sure you're getting all of that water sucked up. You're going to have to use several passes to make sure that it gets really nice and clean, but I was able to get out stains that I didn't even know where they came from, and they came out so nicely. Definitely recommend this product, 10 out of 10, because it was a good price for what it does. It's way cheaper than hiring carpet cleaners, and you can use it in a lot of areas. You can use it on furniture, you can use it on rugs, and I really think that's really valuable. Anyone who knows me, and they'll tell you that food and cooking is my love language. So speaking of bread, I love these bread bags. I buy these on Amazon and they're perfect for giving away loaves of bread. They're like specially made for bread. So after bread cools, I'll put them in these bread bags tied up with a little ribbon. It comes with twist ties. And then I love putting a custom Erin Condren sticker on there. And I love giving that away as a gift. These are also excellent for leftover rolls, cookies, baked goods. They're really good around the kitchen. But if you bake like me, you definitely need these because bakers love giving away our creations. Speaking of baking, these are macaron mats. And these mats from Amazon Basics are really nice to get perfectly shaped macarons. They're also really good for making cookie dough balls or to put eclairs or cream puffs on. These are just like basic cooking mats, and so you can use these without using the guides. They just have the little guide things on them to make it easy. So they're multi-useful, which you know we love. Speaking of macarons, I love making and giving away macarons to my friends and neighbors or as gifts for my kids' teachers, and these cake boxes are awesome. They come in a pack and they're just flat little boxes like this. And if you know anything about packaging, you know it's like really expensive. I thought they were a good deal, a good value for what you get, and they're really good size to put any type of baked good or gifts. And I also like sometimes putting a little custom sticker right here or tying it with ribbon, and they're really cute gift boxes to give things away. And I thought that they were a good deal. They're sturdy, 10 out of 10. This is one I've seen like all over TikTok, all over Instagram as like a hack, but it's this car gel or like cleaning gel. I bought this because it was only a couple bucks and I wanted it to get gunk out of my AirPods. That was why I initially bought it. I will say it's like kind of cool, but it's not as cool as I thought it would be. It smells a little bit like soapy, but I don't think it gets things super clean. I have been using it on my keyboard. I've used it in my car. I've used it on my little tripod. And it's actually really nice to just get into little places where like the crevices are really weird and awkward, but I won't say it gets rid of like everything. If anything, it's basically like adult slime or Play-Doh, and so you can use it as stress relief if you need it. I don't have super high hopes that this is going to last very long, but it's only a couple bucks and I've been using it to clean just really random things and it does a decent job. This also might be a good gift to give to that person that has everything because it's kind of random and maybe they'll use it on all their other treasures they have. This next product has a cult following. Enter Dawn Power Wash. I don't know what it is about this stuff, but I love it and so does everyone else. Dawn Power Wash, as it says, you use it in place of your normal dish soap. I don't use this on heavily soiled stuff. I use this for when I just use something really quickly and I just want to give it a quick sanitize. I also use it when I'm cleaning out my reusable straws. I'll just throw some of this stuff in there and then use my straw brush to clean out the straws. But for example, if I have this cutting board that I really didn't use for really a whole lot other than making sandwiches, I'll just rinse it with water, spray some of this on, and then let it sit for a second, and then I'll rinse it off, and then it's clean. This is a Dutch oven that I keep on my stove for decorative purposes and for just using. It gets kind of covered in grease and stuff from everything else that I cook, so I also really like to use this on top of this, and then it just gets all the grease off, and then I wipe it off with a paper towel. My brother is a master smoker, barbecue griller, and he recommended this next one to me. This is called Wing Dust. This stuff, so good on wings. So it's wing seasoning and a little goes a long way with this stuff. It's Cosmos brand, and this is what it looks like inside. This one's the hot buffalo one, so it's pretty spicy. We really like this honey barbecue one. It's not usually a flavor I would pick, but I wanted something kind of mild for my kids, and this stuff is delicious. It's almost like barbecue chip seasoning. The very last thing that I ordered on Amazon is actually just a bottle of melatonin. We've been using this brand of melatonin for a long time. I get the 1 milligram tablets. They're like the chewable, dissolvable ones. And I usually split them in half. If my kids need a little extra help getting to bed, they, for some reason, are just total insomniacs. So sometimes they just need a little bit of help. It's also really good to use like when you get back from a vacation where you're jet lagged. It really helps kind of reset your circadian rhythm. So we bought those tablets. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, make sure you watch this playlist with all of my Amazon videos where you can see products that were not mentioned in this video. All right, thanks so much for watching and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.